Hi, I wasn't planning to do this. I just found out about it, but there's been something I've been wanting to say for a long time. I grew up with mental illness in my family, which led me to become a mental health professional for the last 30 years almost, and I've got to see mental illness from both sides of the fence, being on the side of, on the client or patient or family side, and also from the side of the professional. And as also my job is as a family advocate and an advocate for people with mental illness. And what I've observed as a big problem is the lack of accountability for incompetent therapists. We've got about a 2/3 rate of refusal of treatment in this country. And I know there are a lot of issues that feed that, but what I see a lot of is when finally people get up the courage to go to therapy, they encounter damaging, unhelpful practices that are often not even evidence-based. And the system does not have mechanisms to really change this. I think people who can pay the tuition and pass the GREs can get into graduate school, graduate, get their licenses, and go out and do therapy, and clients come in thinking they're getting somebody who's healthy, competent, up with the most current practices. And in many cases, they are not, and there are no real, other than them reporting them to the insurance company, which they are often not in any shape to do, there's no, I guess, way of holding them accountable. And the tragedy is people end up never wanting to go back to therapy. And the therapists go on and see the next client, and the client loses all hope and thinks, if I can't even relate to a therapist, if I can't even get help from therapy, then where do I go from here? And I wish that there could be another system for picking who is going to be our therapists in this country, and also making sure that the good ones are promoted and the ones that shouldn't be doing it are somehow held accountable and maybe redirected. Because our most vulnerable citizens, they're the ones who pay the price for this problem.